What's up, guys? StrayMango here playing Minecraft. In this video, I'm gonna do a rundown of the new 1.6 features that came out on Monday. I'm kind of a little late to do this because it came out 2 days ago, and many other people have done this, so you probably know what's going on. But I'm just gonna here to do like all the basics and stuff, so it's not gonna be too complicated. But I'm gonna do my best to explain it all. So, as you probably know, 1.6 is called the horse update, and it's called that because they added horses and a bunch of stuff to go with it, and they added like donkeys and mules, as you see over here. And horses and donkeys and mules and stuff like that spawn mostly in the plains biome. This not the plains, like the hills, but the mostly in the plains biome. I spawned all these, and horses, oh my god, horses have 35 different shades, and they can be breeded. So, I'll get this horse egg, spawn egg out to see if I can get a baby horse. Here's a baby horse, and they can be, you can make them grow up to be a full horse like this one, with using like golden apples, golden carrots, hay blocks, and stuff like that. Like, I'll just give an example. Is it over here? Here it is. Like, if I use this hay bale, and I go like, and I right click it, it keeps growing. But I clicked it like probably like 8 to 10 times, so you might need a little bit. And so, okay, so, and like me, I kind of like the new blocks that there are, and not as much as the new features that they add, like horses. Like, I'm probably not going to use horses that much, because I probably like the new blocks to build with. Okay, so the new blocks are, well, this is not a new block, but the lapis lazuli block has a new texture to it, so it kind of, to me, it looks like it has like a border to it. It makes it more like, I guess, to be like bold, I guess, and I think it looks very nice. The other one kind of just like at the end it kind of just like faded off, but I think this one has a more like, as I said, I guess, bold texture. And another new block is the hardened clay block that is used in this Adobe house that I made, and I'm kind of unprepared, but I'll take some of that, take a furnace, and I'll take a piece of clay, if I can, yeah, here we go, and then I'll take take the new coal block right now, and if you place a piece of clay, and you add some fuel to it, it will burn, well, I guess smelt, and it will make a hardened clay block that looks like this. I think it looks pretty good. It looks like an Adobe kind of block, and I think people who like to build, like, I guess, I don't know, just anything, I guess, that don't really have like a tan color, now they do, but they have like this hardened clay block. And I made this kind of, oh, actually, I'll get to that later. And there's another new, I guess, block. It's called carpets, and it's crafted by 2 pieces of wool blocks, and it makes this carpet block. Let me see something. Oh, it's gonna snow. Okay, yeah. So I just want to show you this, that the snow block is actually probably like half the size of the snow thing, like this. So, but it cannot be stacked like snow. It can like this. It has to go, it just goes right up there next to it, and it's every piece of wool has a carpet color, and it looks just like the block except a lot thinner. Usually, I'll just show you this. Usually, if let's say you had this house, I guess, and you add the second layer, usually you would have to put let's get some, just I guess red, I guess. You if you want to have the top, you have to put a second layer and it will look really like bulky from the outside, but now you don't have to do that because you have the carpet block which sets right on top of it like this, so you can still have a ceiling, but now you have a new floor look to it. And yes, like you can't put it on top of each other or any block on top of it. It'll just look like this because it doesn't go all the way up, so but you can't stack it on, you can't stack anything on anything. So now that we do have a block that, if we don't want to have the same ceiling floor plan, you can have the carpet to do it. And I made this little adobe hut, I guess, with the clothesline, as you probably know how I did that, with like the leads, which is crafted with 3 string, a slime ball, and another string, and it's used to like lasso stuff. But I used like the carpet over here, but you see that, like, you would think that if I placed something here it would go like that, but what I did was, I'll just grab this, I placed purple wool under it, so it looks like it's part of it, but you don't see, like with furnaces you wouldn't have to, but with like chests and stuff you would have to, because it doesn't fill the whole block. Because let's say I put a piece of red wool, you would see that piece of red wool, but if I just put a piece of purple wool and a carpet next to it, it looks just fine. And yeah, so, and like another new block is the hay bale, I think. Oh, sorry about that. It's the hay bale. Yes. And as over here, it's crafted with 9 wheat, so if people like made farms, they can make it more farmy like, I guess. Like they could add hay bales to it to make it look good. And hay bales can be placed like this, or sideways, like, and sideways like that, and I guess upside down, I think. No, it can't? Yeah, it can't. But it just looks like the same. So, but if you place it like this, the cool, the red stuff on it connects, but if you don't, if you do it like that, they just don't, you know. So, and so I think if you place it right, it can look good to farms, but you can't eat it. And now you have like, a use for wheat instead of just breeding and stuff. So now what? Okay, so you can, like, with the hardened clay, you can stain the clay by using dye and 8 stained clay around it, and it makes a stained clay, and it makes 8 of those, so it's not like you're missing anything. And over here, I made, like, I guess I'll get it guys so you can see it better. I made a thing for the comparison between the wool and the stained clay. It looks to me like a lot different. Like the white looks more beige, and like the blue looks more like purplish to me, and the purple looks more like, wait, this is purple? Stupid window, right? Yeah, there you go. Get out of here. And the purple looks not purple to me, but I think this would be good for like people who build stuff that don't have like the colors in between, and I think these would go well with those problems because now they have like an in-between color, and if you let's say the people who like to build pixel art, then if you don't want these lines on your pixel art, then you can use, and if you don't want some lines on your pixel art, then you can use this, which have like a clean look to it. And now to like the horses. I'll just get a horse egg. Yeah, it covered everything, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, and the coal, and another new block is the coal block. And it's crafted with 9 coal, and it looks like this. I think it looks, I'll just set it today again. I think it looks pretty good because it doesn't look like obsidian that much if I get obsidian. So, yeah, like, it doesn't look like obsidian. If you want like a black thing, but you don't want wool, I think the coal block would look good. Like with the new quartz block, you can make like really cool like tile designs. Like if you go like this, and you put the coal block in there, it looks like really good, like actual like tile. So it looks cool, but yeah, it looks really good, like tile. And now to the horse stuff. Or not yet, sorry guys. A new thing is charcoal has a new texture, like it has a new texture, so you can differ, I think, yeah, differ, I guess, from coal, which looks like the regular coal. In my opinion, I think you should just merge it together to just get rid of charcoal, and when you like put trees in a furnace, and it just makes coal. But now you can decipher it from coal, but it cannot be made into the coal block, so that's one not good thing. Okay, now to the horses. I guess I'll get some stuff out for it right now. There's horse armor, and now the setups can be placed on the horse, and it has the own horse inventory, and the leads are new, so I'll talk about that in a little bit, and the name tags. So if you spawn a horse and you want to ride, you have to have a bare hand, and you just left click it, and when you try to tame it, at points it will buck you off like that, and at one point it will love you and it have hearts, and then you can drive it. But to fully control it, you have to have a saddle on it. So I'll wait until this guy likes me. Apparently this guy like really likes. Okay. Okay, so we're just stopping here. Oh yeah, and when you're on it, if it doesn't buck you off, it's left shift to dismount it. So is this guy gonna buck me off, or is it gonna love me, or what's it gonna do? Hello, Mr. Horsey. What should I get on it? I guess I just get a new horse. Maybe this guy will like me more faster. So he bucked me off, and let's wait until this guy likes me. And what you know when it likes you, when it has hearts going around it. So will this guy like me? Just like me already. Okay, so he bucked me off, and will this guy like me now? Nope. Come on, Mr. Horsey. And will you like me? Oh my god, how many times do I have to love you and care for you? Hurry up. Oh my god. This horse is pretty unlikable. What do you say to that? Whee! just like me already. You're not going anywhere. So where are you going? Let me see if the other horse will do anything. Let's see. Nope. So I'll just cut to a part where I will host. Well, I'm back, but I didn't get a chance to host like because there was a donkey here. So if you right click the donkey with the chest, oh, is this a mule? I think, I don't know. I think you have to like him first. So 1 second. I guess I'll cut to the part where it likes me, and then I'll talk. Okay, guys. The donkey liked me. So when you're on a horse or donkey, if you go into the inventory, just do an inventory button, and you can put a saddle on it from there. So now you can control it, and the jump is your XP bar. So that's how you do it. And left shift to dismount, and I think it's the donkeys. Yeah, once you tame it, you can go in the inventory and place, and you right click him with a chest, and he can hold stuff for you. So I think that's cool. And again, I'll cut to a part where a horse likes me. Be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. This horse has liked me, so now he won't. Now I can go into the inventory and place a. I guess I need another saddle. So I'll get another one. So it's in right here. Okay, so I'll get back on him, and I'll place a saddle on him. So now I can control him with the WASD, and you can just mouse him to go wherever you want. Okay, so let's go back over here. Oh yeah, and the horse can go up 1 block, so you don't have to jump up those. And horse armor, it can be iron, gold, or diamond, but it can't be crafted. It can only be found in dungeons, jungle temples, sand temples, stuff like that. And you can place it on it right here, and be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. And you can take it on and off, and it makes that sound, but it tells you where it puts it on. So you can just ride him around, and yeah, and cool stuff like that. And I guess I'll talk about the lead again. Like, it's crafted like this with the string, with 4 string and a slime ball. And you right click a horse. I guess I'll just place a fence post down. Just place it here, I guess. Bam. And you right click a horse, and he will follow you. Or anything, as a matter of fact. So let's say like a pig can come to me, and if I place this down, I can tie him to a fence post like that, and you just right click it to place it again like that. So you can do any mob like that, and you can just drag stuff around, and so that's cool. And name tags, I'll move on to those. So these cannot be crafted, and can only be found in dungeons and stuff like that, as I said with the horse armor. But you can name it. Let's just call this Mr. Bob Baroo. Bam. So now anything that I right click this will be named that. So let's say I name that, and now name Mr. Baroo. You can name any mob with this. See, like this. Now I could even name a pig. And so, but if you name it, let's say Dinnerbone or Grum, like this, and it'll grow like this. I guess we could do that. Then if you name it like that, they will be upside down, and it's cool because if you name a horse like that, you can still ride it, and it looks cool. It looks pretty funny because it looks like it's kicking you in the groin, and it looks pretty funny. So I thought that's just pretty funny, and yeah. So also there were a couple new commands. One is the actually it's a game rule. It's called do daylight cycle, and if you say false, then the sun will be right there forever unless you change it again. So another game rule, I'll do it over here, is the spread players command, which will be easy for like Hunger Games and stuff if you don't have to place it out. So this is -69 306 and spread players. So it's like that. So it's / spread players. X is my 69. What is it? What's it again? Sorry. 306. Okay. So I'll just do that again. Spread players. Negative. Wait, this is -69. I am so unprepared. Yes. Spread players. -69 309. And then it does spread distance, so like 10, max range 30. Respect teams, which means like if you want to have teams or not. I'll just say false. And then the players, I'm just by myself, so oh my god, I can't. StrayMango. Bam. Now I'm 10. I think I'm 30 blocks away. And right to that beacon right there, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, so that's a new command. Also, there's a new thing with like if you stay in an area for a long period of time, then that area will get harder, like with mobs and stuff. They will get harder to fight and stuff. And there goes Mr. Grum just walking around. And so that's I think that's a cool thing, because if you do that, because what they're probably assuming is if you stay in one area for a long time, then you probably got a lot of good stuff. So that's what they're probably doing. They're probably saying, oh, if you stay here long, they probably have a bunch of good stuff, so let's just make it harder for them. But that might not be the case, so that might be a little hard for you guys. But another thing is spiders can spawn with potion effects, but not all of them will. So let me see if I can. I'm not sure if they will. If I can do spawn eggs, but okay, which one's the spider? So let's see if I can. Let me see. I don't think you can spawn them. I don't see any right now, but like I said, they spawn potion for like regen, swiftness, strength. I think I don't know the exact one, but also, and so that might be harder to fight spiders a tiny bit, but not. But I'm pretty sure they're kind of rare, I think. So it's not going to be a huge problem, because they're not going to be like a whole gang of them. And so, also, there's a new thing with zombies. When you're fighting a zombie, and you're hitting him, there's a chance that it will spawn another zombie farther away, and then they will come into like the gang of zombies. And so, also Oh, dang it, I forgot it. So they will spawn, and yeah, so it might be harder to fight zombies a tiny bit, but just a small chance. But they will be farther away. And also, yeah, I remember now, zombies now have, I think just it might be all mobs or just zombies and skeletons and stuff, but they have a higher range of sight, I think. Is that what they call it? I'm not sure. And which means that if they can sense you from farther away, and they can sense you from farther away, and so that if they see you from farther away, you might not even know they saw you, and you might not even notice them. So that might be a cool factor to survival. So that's about it for this 1.6 stuff. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. So, yeah, so if you think this was helpful, just say it in the comments below and tell me if I did a good job. And so, I have been StrayMango, and I'll see you next time for more Minecraft.